Greg, you talked about this quite interesting discussion on the floor of the United States Senate. You had Senator Ted Cruz. You want to talk about hypocritical, of course, and he got blasted today. There's really amazing back and forth with Senator Michael Bennet as well, because he was jamming up Ted Cruz about the government shutdown. And, Bennet just got a little tired, What did Trump call him? Lying Ted? He got a little tired of Ted Cruz forgetting the BS that he has pulled. And so, y'all, check this out.
Oh, wow.
Right now.
A clean bill paying the salaries of every man and woman in the Coast Guard is for the Democratic senators to withdraw their objection. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you.
Madam President.
Senator from Colorado.
Madam President, I seldom, as you know, rise on this floor to contradict somebody on the other side. I've worked very hard over the years to work in a bipartisan way with the presiding officer, with my Republican colleagues, but these crocodile tears that the senator from Texas is crying for first responders are too hard for me to take. They're too hard for me to take. Because when the senator from Texas shut this government down in 2013, my state was flooded. It was underwater. People were killed. People's houses were destroyed. Their small businesses were ruined forever. And because of the senator from Texas, this government was shut down for politics. Then he surfed to a second place finish in the Iowa caucuses. But we're of no help to the first responders, to the teachers, to the students whose schools were closed, with a federal government that was shut down because of the junior senator from Texas. Now, it's his business, not my business, why he supports a president who wants to erect a medieval barrier on the border of Texas, who wants to use eminent domain to build that wall, who wants to declare an unconstitutional emergency to build that wall. That's the business of the senator from Texas. I can assure you that in Colorado, if a president said he was going to use eminent domain to erect a barrier across the state of Colorado, across the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, he was going to steal the property of our farmers and ranchers to build his medieval wall, there wouldn't be an elected leader from our state that would support that idea. Which goes to my final point. How ludicrous it is that this government is shut down over a promise the President of the United States couldn't keep. And that America is not interested in having him keep. This idea that he was going to build a medieval wall across the southern border of Texas, take it from the farmers and ranchers that were there, and have the Mexicans pay for it, isn't true. That's why we're here.
God damn.
You know, interesting.
Ain't nothing like a fired up white man.
I mean, there's obviously no video from the 19th century, but you imagine those battles on the floor of the U.S. Senate.
Yes.
John C. Calhoun.
Yes.
Getting caned and keep getting caned. Stephen Douglas.
Yes.
My man keep jamming his hands in his pockets. You're right. They've had enough. This thing is not ever going to be the same.
And this is not like, okay, it's not like he does this all the time.
Right.
No.
I mean, because can you imagine this being like laid back, mild-mannered,
right.
Ted Cruz talking, you like, is this
Right. Well, you saw Derek Jones with his hand on his Derek Jones was like, oh.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, he say this shit one more time, I'm gonna cuss his. And it's like, it's right. To have Ted Cruz of all folks
Hypocrite.
talk about shutting the government down.
Yes.
And the BS he pulled when Obama was in there, sit your ass down with that damn beard.
Right.
That's all it is. It's stupid.
You don't like his beard?
Hell no, I don't like his damn beard.
Trying to grow a chin, man.
But now
I'm a voter from Texas, and I ain't vote for his ass.
Right.
But you gotta admit that this shutting down the government plays into this conservative ideology narrative about smaller government by any means necessary, apparently.
Oh, no question.
If we have to shut it down, we'll shut down New Orleans, we'll shut down Puerto Rico.
Right, but here's the deal, though. See, this is what I keep trying to say to all these broke white folks out there.
Yep.
Okay, they love talking about, smaller government, until, like he just said, when a town get flooded.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about where New Jersey was when Christie was governor, when he hugged Obama on the tarmac. Why? Because he was bringing money with him. I mean, that's the deal. Everybody loves talking about, I don't want government in my life until your ass need government in your life. and so that's why I'm like, don't even try that nonsense, because it happens with natural disasters. Yeah. It happens when you have other calamities. And what's the first thing folks do? Where were y'all? What you gonna do for us? We need your help. Let somebody steal money, embezzle, and take their property. What you gonna do? Those same folks in those red states, it's the same thing. And that's why I don't want to hear all that government crap.
But isn't that the hypocrisy of it? That they've been deluded into voting for people who don't represent them? Mississippi, Arkansas, Kentucky, poorest states in the country, continue to elect these so-called small government conservatives. They're taking a hatchet and cutting off the nose to spite the people.
Hell, it was crazy in Kentucky when they voted for they elected a Tea Party governor.
Sure did.
Voted for Trump, and I never forget, 4 days after the election, it was some old broke white woman, about 5 teeth, and she's...
You didn't say that.
I sure hope they don't take out Affordable Care Act. I said, dumbass, you just voted for 2 people who absolutely want to take the Affordable Care Act.
Well, that's why I say I just can cross the aisle. Georgia's demographics are changing. He reading the writing on the wall. It isn't just Susan Collins in Maine. As these demographics change, I agree with you, Doc. They're not going to peel off all these hardcore races. But that number, as you say, Barbara, you're talking about 30% now. You're in the 30s. Meaning what? Can you eat that whiteness?
No.
I'm saying.
And 70% of people are saying they're against this thing. I mean,
Right.
The other thing is, this is red, white, and blue, folks. I'm sorry, but a huge percentage of SNAP recipients, food stamp recipients, are veterans.
Wow.
Let's get this straight.
Okay, now they only care about veterans.
And military people. Military.
Now we know they only care about them for photo
If
ops.
they cared about them, they wouldn't send them to Iraq 8 times in a row without no release.
Everything.
But the white supremacy system and intention
Yes.
is always written on an experimental model that transforms based on the current context.
Yeah.
And I don't got time to get into all of that, except to say that when they voted for Trump, they were being white, crazy, subjective,
That's right.
self-serving, race-obsessed.
Yes.
They weren't thinking about, and some of them still aren't thinking about the logical outcome of voting for somebody who's Donald Trump. Now, some of them, based on circumstance, are going to say, we made a mistake. Some of them, even with 3 or 4 teeth, going to say, maybe I should second guess my psychosis. But be clear, once they realize what this experiment really means and the dust clears,
Right.
the earth they're still going to be white supremacy.
Now, let's roll my unfiltered video in just one moment. Of course, 2019, many of us out here trying to get ourselves fit, trying to get healthy, losing weight. That's why we want you to support one of the partners of our show, D Herbs, a black guy, Dr. A.D. Dolphin, developed this cleanse, which is a really, so there are 27 different cleanses, an herbal cleanse, and it's all about giving you more energy, keeping you from being sluggish. And again, if you want to lose weight, that's one reason you could do it. Also improve your overall well-being. Another reason you can also do it as well. So I'm on day 16. So I have 3 more days left of the 20-day cleanse. So it's been raw vegetables and fruits. That's it. So y'all
Look at his
like,
face.
damn, yeah, you ain't lying. That's all it's been. But it's been going well, so I'll tell you on Monday how everything goes. And a lot of us, of course, the people were just eating like crazy during the holidays, and they want to get rid of all that processed
You didn't
food
do
and
nothing?
fried foods. No, I didn't do anything.
You look
I did none of that. What's wrong with you? And so, if you want to get rid of your toxic buildup, go to therbs.com. Therbs.com. Use the promo code Roland. Therbs.com. Use the promo code Roland, or you can call 866-4DHERBS. 866-4DHERBS. And again, the promo code is Roland. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.